What's up, you guys? Haley Ostrom here. You have all been asking me for some chipping lessons, and that is one thing I feel the most confident in, and I think I can help you with your short game. So it's something that I have always practiced so much of, because if you can get up and down from anywhere, you're going to shoot some low scores. So I'm going to give you some of my tips and tricks today, quick little video. Hopefully that will help your chipping game. All right, let's go start with the basic setup. All right, so if you're struggling with chipping, I have a couple easy steps that should help you. So first things first, just choose one of your wedges. I'm just gonna grab my 56-degree wedge. The main issue that amateurs have with chipping is they do not keep their hands in front of the club face. So what that means is at all times, your hands should be in front of where your club face is. If you're moving through the shot and your hands fall back, you're falling back on the shot, you're trying to help lift it up, or even worse, you're jamming your hands into the ground, stopping your hands from moving forward through the shot. So it's a pretty easy fix, and honestly, every one of you probably knows how to hit a putt. Whether it's a good putt or not, you know how to hit a putt. So all you're gonna do is hit a chip like a putt. So get set up over the ball, back of your stance, and push your hands forward. You're already keeping your hands forward by just starting that way. And then when you hit the ball, you just wanna hit it as if it was a putt. You're not trying to do anything more than just the tick-tock motion like a putt, just like a putting stroke. So you try that again, push your hands forward, just hit a putt. I think that's the quickest and easiest way for amateurs to kind of find a quick fix to their chipping. I think that's an issue that a lot of amateurs have. So to practice that, we're gonna go over a couple of drills. All right, so the first drill, you're going to ditch your wedge and grab your lowest lofted iron. So for me, that is a 5-iron. And all you're going to do is start hitting those putt chips, if you want to call it, with your iron. If you can do it with an iron, you're going to be able to do it with your wedge. So it really forces you to take it shorter strokes on your chip and to just have like one smooth motion through the chip shot. So you're gonna hit this just like a putt, push those hands forward just slightly, and just putt it. Obviously, it's going to stay on the ground. This isn't a shot that you're gonna play out on the course most likely, or maybe you'll be really good at this and then you'll love this shot. But just practice with that a few times. And once you kind of get the feel of it, start working your way down your bag. So start with your 4-iron or 5-iron, whatever your lowest lofted iron is, and then work your way down, 6-iron, 7, 8, 9, from there, until you make it back to your wedge. And it should just be 1,000 times easier once you get there. It's gonna be no problem. You're gonna be able to hit that wedge. You shouldn't be stabbing at the ground anymore or falling back, because you've got that motion down. So that's the first drill. But once you perfect that, you can try the next drill. Once you have perfected the first drill, then you can move on. Take the wedge that you want to be practicing with, your 56, your 60, whatever it may be. Set up a line of golf balls from your spot. So I have 4 here. You could go all the way up to 10. You're going to hit each one of these balls, go up, and try and get up and down. So I'm gonna hit this, grab my putter, and go try and get up and down. If I get up and down, I'll move on to the next one, the next one, the next one, and see how many I can get out of my line of 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 10, however many you wanna do. All right, so we're on the first ball here. I'm gonna play in the back of my stance, push my hands forward. I'm kind of cheating the system, giving myself that pressed forward hands to start, so then I don't have to think about it throughout the swing. It's already there. Keep that angle, and then just hit a little putt. Oh, well, that was a pretty good one. So I think I can get up and down on this. So I'll just go up and tap this in. But one thing that amateurs tend to not do when they're practicing is go through their full routine. So for me, I always come up, I always line up my ball. I always take practice swings. I go through my entire routine as if I'm out on the course on the final hole trying to beat my lowest round, because that way, when I am on the course in those pressure situations, I've already practiced it. I already had that pressure and can successfully make those shots or give myself a better chance to. All right, so easy up and down there. I'm going to make 2 piles, one of, yes, I made my up and downs, one of, no, I did not make my up and downs. And then once I'm done with my line, I'm going to do it another time and try and beat my record. So I'm gonna try and have more up and downs than I did the time before. All right, so once you're feeling comfortable with that new motion, you're starting to hit more pure shots, more pure chips, and you're getting your up and down successfully, you can start playing around with your other wedges. So I play a 56 and a 60 around the greens. I also have a 52 degree, but I tend to not hit that one as much. So for the 56, that's what I've been hitting. That's usually my club when I want to play it back of my stance, hit the lower shot. It's a higher percentage shot most of the time, and it's going to run out a lot more. So I'm trying to land it shorter and let it release. That's usually the higher percentage shot for most golfers. And that's what I've been playing here. But there are times where a 60 is the right choice. If you're short-sighted along the green, meaning you don't have a lot of room to land it, or you need to hit it a higher shot, have more spin on it, land it softer, that is when your 60 comes into play. I would not recommend anyone jumps to this drill before they perfect the others. There's no reason for you to try and work other shots with other clubs before you perfect one. So just focus on the one. But if you've made it this far, you can start playing around with your other club. I usually, when I play the 60, I play it front of my stance. I open the club face a little more and play a higher, softer shot. It only comes into play in certain situations. If you're on the other side of a bunker, you need to carry a bunker or carry water, whatever it may be, that's the time to do it. It usually wouldn't be this shot, but for the sake of this shot, I will show you how I would play this. So if you play it front of your stance, open it just slightly, still push your hands forward. So you just have to be mindful of where that club face is facing, because once you push your hands forward with an open club face, it's probably facing that direction. So realign yourself, and then it's the same motion. You're gonna hit it just like a putt. And that's it. Honestly, you just really have to spend a lot of time practicing these shots. When I was competing full time and I was practicing, I would go straight to the chipping green and I would spend hours there just working on up and downs, playing with different shots, perfecting every club in my bag. There was a time where I was hitting chips with my driver just to get the feel and kind of get rid of those jabbing motions. It's just such a good way to get that out of your system and start being a more consistent chipper. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope that you are able to take these drills out onto your course and get some practice in. Be sure to practice like you play, and you're gonna see the scores start to drop. So good luck. Let me know if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe because we're still chasing 100,000 subscribers. Bye.